Okay guys, hi, welcome to my channel. So this is just a fun video of showing how I film and edit my videos for people that are interested in starting a YouTube channel, kind of how to go about it. And disclaimer here, by no means am I a professional. I just do it for fun, and I thought I would share my process. Now, I will tell you that there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You can see that I'm walking out of frame quite frequently. There's other people that are walking into the frame. And usually what I do is I go in and edit all that out. I won't for this video, except for to show you how I do that. I went ahead and started the video earlier so that I could show you how I set up Splice. And I do have that intro saved on my phone. And so I was able to add that in. And the first thing I did was move that to the front of my channel. So that is what I do first. So this is something that's going to be typically edited out here. I try to take I have a really big personality. I'm usually singing and dancing and goofing. And so I try to edit that out of the videos as much as possible. Bear with me. I'm going to leave that in here for the most part so you guys can see kind of behind the scenes of how it works and what I do. I have headphones on. I always have headphones on. If I am not listening to fun music, upbeat music, then I'm listening to something and meditating or doing yoga. I listen to music probably 24/7. So you'll see I have headphones on a lot. It's it's not often I don't have headphones on, and I'm able to go in and edit that out in the videos as well so that you can't tell that I'm actually dancing or singing or goofing off and listening to headphones. I'll show you how to do that as well. So right now I'm kind of just getting my music set up on my iPad. I'm filming on my iPhone. I do have a tripod. It is my second one. I have been through quite a few. You'll see there are many instances where they fall or they tip over or someone isn't paying attention and they back up, mainly me, and knock them over. They are cheap. I get mine from Amazon. I'll link the link below. I also have another one. It's an attachment that goes on top of the tripod, and it is a special camera that follows you around while you're cleaning. So it literally follows me like someone, it follows movement. And so if I go over to this side of the, if I go over to this side of the room, it'll follow me over there and vice versa. Okay, so I think I've got my music set up here. I am getting ready to have surgery, finally, March 11th. So you'll see that I'm not 100% physically that I normally am, and I apologize for that, but the point of the video was just to kind of show you behind the scenes of how I do things to see if I can help somebody out, because I've had a lot of people ask me. Okay, so I'm opening the curtains and I'm just going to start cleaning, and I am a total goofball and I apologize. I try to edit that out most of the time, and yeah, we'll see. So now, me looking around, what am I going to do? I stare off into space. Someone will say something to me and I'll get distracted. My phone rings continuously or texts continuously. And my iPad, luckily, is a different phone number. It is a Colorado phone number. And so, it has its own phone number, plus anything that goes to my iPad is transferred to my iPhone transferred to my iPad. If you are using the same phone that you are getting texts and phone calls with, if you're as busy as I am, that runs into a problem, because every time, there's any type of activation on my phone, it pauses or stops the video. It will stop this voice recording. So in Splice, and you'll have to start all over again. So definitely stop the voice recording and start over frequently when you're in Splice, if you're going to do voiceovers. That way it's easier to edit too, if you are going back through and taking out like your coughs and stuff. And this is just me just doing a typical clean. Okay, so right here, I would typically stop the video right there and I would splice it. And I'll show you how to do that because I am screen sharing. So I'll do that. I won't be able to explain it while I'm doing it. But I will do that. I actually have no heat or no hot water. So I apologize with all of I'm trying to reroute everything to my iPad so that I can do this efficiently. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through. The next time I leave the room, I'm going to show you how I splice that out and make it look like it's seamless. And I just left the room for a split. Oh my gosh. Split second. So here. And so I will go back through there and take a peek. And if you look, I spliced it right where I left and I spliced it right where I came back and I deleted that part. And so I can go through and typically what I do with my videos is when I'm goofing around and singing and dancing and doing stuff nobody wants to see. Let's be fair. I will go through and splice that little section out. You also can, what I find helpful, it looks like it's from different angles. If you kind of zoom in, and I will show you how to do that. What you do is you stop the video where you want it, you splice it where you want to be zoomed in, and in that little section, you between the splices, you can actually kind of crop and go in a little bit further to make it look like you have another angle that you're getting a close-up. I'll show you how to do that now. That's really helpful. And then you can edit out yourself and the fact that you're looking around aimlessly for probably the cleaner that you have no idea where you put it. And nobody sees that you have headphones on and you're not totally invested in cleaning for this video. Oh, and see, I left the room. So this would be a time where I would splice out me leaving the room. And I never did find the cleaner. I went ahead and probably cleaned it in the kitchen and brought the stuff back in. I'm going to open some more windows because I like bright white light. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm going to play with my dog here for a minute, do a little goofy dance. This would all be edited out. What I might do is splice between that and put something really cute in there, just focusing on my dog. Ugh, I'm not wearing makeup for this video. Wonderful. And I apologize because of my back. I can't bend at the knees. So I literally have to bend over, do the whole, and I apologize, but hey, it's the only way I can do it. And I want to keep moving. So, and I'm going to play with my dog here a little bit because I need to take breaks in between. And the great thing about filming is that you can absolutely do that and no one will ever, ever know. So on a side note, do you guys see that little bicycle? I have a bicycle in my office and I do about 20 minutes a day, but for lower back pain, bicycling really helps. And so if I'm sitting there, I'll pull like my computer up and kind of sit there on the couch and bicycle. I need to put it under my desk, but I am not strong enough to be able to do that right at this time. So I'm so excited to have surgery, you guys. Okay, so next lesson, how to make things go faster. because this is quite boring. Let's try that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause talking because I can't talk and show you things at the same time in Splice. So I'm going to pause talking, and then I'm going to show you how to speed things up and how you go about that. Isn't that the best ever? That's how they get the fast forward clean with me. Well, that's how I get the fast forward clean with me's. I use that a lot, and you can kind of play with the speed back and forth. And it's so much fun to do. And you'll have people say, hey, can you do 10 times? Can you do 3 times? Can you repost that with 10 times? You're going to have the weirdest request ever. And that's okay because we're all a little weird, right? Oh, God have mercy. I'm dancing again. I am so sorry. Let's see if we can edit that out. So my dog Jax does not like the vacuum. He is extremely overprotective of me, which is why I got him and what he's trained to do. His only goal in life is to protect me, and for some reason he thinks the vacuum is hurting me, maybe because I'm acting a fool whenever I vacuum. But anyway, he absolutely does not like the vacuum. He doesn't like it when I vacuum. He thinks that it's hurting me, and he does not do this with anybody else when they vacuum, just me. So it can't be the vacuum. I don't know. I mean, somebody else can grab the vacuum, and he doesn't even flinch. Doesn't even care. It's just me. He thinks it's hurting me. That's all. He's my protector. He's my best boy. My daughter and her boyfriend, they're 18, and they're at the top of the steps goofing around. I see my daughter, but she's not looking at me, and this is just me goofing around. Okay, so a couple things I want to show you while we're watching this is number one, how to add in like a picture of something. So earlier I was talking about my tripod, the thing that goes on top of my tripod that kind of follows you around. So what I would do is I would take a picture of that, and then I would actually splice the little area where I was talking about it, and I would add in the picture. Easy peasy. I will show you as best I can with what I'm working with to show you how to do that while I'm sharing my screen here from beginning to end. Okay, so as you can see, there is a lot of back and forth when you're editing, depending on how professional you want to be. I basically just kind of, oh, look at me crawling on the floor. Let's keep that in there, shall we? That's fun. Oh, here comes my daughter and her boyfriend. So you kind of go back and forth. You want to keep a piece of paper in front of you where you can write down like timestamps. As you can go back and you can hit the overlay button and kind of put, like I put that little tripod that follows me around. I went back in the video and kind of put it off to the side. And this is just me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, and you can change the volume as well. And if you change the volume, you're going to change for just that area that you've spliced. The only way to mute the entire video is to hit mute all or go through individually and mute each one. But like if you're like me and you're vacuuming, and your dog's going absolutely freaking nuts, so you've got the vacuum and the dog going nuts, what I'll do is I'll splice that area where it's really loud, and I will actually go in and turn the volume down in that area so that people aren't, bombarded with, boom, this giant freaking German Shepherd and the vacuum cleaner, and it's quite startling if you're not expecting it and you're just watching a YouTube channel, and then boom, that can be pretty loud. So I'll kind of turn that down a little bit. So, and there's me goofing off with the kids. So yeah, that's fun. So Splice. Splice is really awesome. They actually have an account where you can pay for, and if you pay for it, you can add all different kinds of stuff in there. You get a lot more perks, of course, and then the free version. So it looks like when you pull it up, you have to pay for it, but it comes up as I showed on the video to begin with. That's just us, I think, singing. Look at this. Are you going to see me lose my patience because my dog does not like me vacuuming? It's going to look like you have to purchase it, but you can just exit out of that. And I actually purposely pulled it up to show you. Between this video of me editing on here and the video that I'm going to upload, that's going to take some tweaking. I think I might just overlay it. Okay, so as far as music goes, if you want to add some cutesy dootsy music, what you want to do is look up on YouTube. There is a YouTube channel that is royalty and copyright free. And what I do, let me see if I can find the copyright free. So I think I have a playlist on my YouTube. If you want to go and check that out on my YouTube channel, it's actually, the title of it is YouTube. And once you get into one that's free, then you just save that, like you follow that channel, and then you can go in and, all of the channels, music is going to be copyright free, license free. Just make sure that you give them credit, of course. Yeah, so there is some websites, Bensound, Thematic. I don't use any of those. And how I get it on my channel is I actually hit the voice button like I'm doing now, and I play the music, the royalty-free music, next to my phone so that it picks up the music instead of me talking. And then what I do is I stop it before the end of the song, of course, and then I take and duplicate it and duplicate it and duplicate it until it runs to the end of the song, which is really nice because you're able to kind of mix songs. Just keep track of, what songs you're going to use to make sure that you give them credit. Here is what I do to make sure that I do that. I type them up ahead of time, those songs that I specifically use, especially the one that I use for my intro. Those songs are the ones that I use most frequently. I'm having issues with my hot water heater. And I went down and it's just been a mess. That's why you'll see me when I'm doing dishes actually heating up water on the stove to put in the sink water because it's so cold because my hot water tank isn't working. I went down, I didn't blow a fuse, I checked that. The pilot light's not lit. I tried to light it, it wasn't working. I'm calling in for reinforcements because I don't feel like laying on the ground in the garage today. I have to have surgery. I'm not even supposed to be doing what I'm doing. So I'm delegating it to someone else. So I'm just going to live with a cold shower I already took my cold shower, so I'm fine. I don't need hot water. So we're just going to wait until someone comes along that doesn't mind laying on the garage floor for a few. Normally I would do it, but I'm sick. So I'm not sick, but I'm hurt. I'm wounded. Okay, what am I doing now? So this would all be edited out, and they're so used to me editing everything that they don't even notice. They walk right in front of the camera while they're picking their nose. They don't care. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I do it too. Look at me going to stop the camera. Okay, let's do some dishes, shall we? Woohoo! Maybe. Where am I? Marco. Anyway. I have no idea. Okay, well, we have the skills now that we can edit all that out, right? So let's edit it out. And especially me dancing like a fool and singing. Oh, dear God, let's edit that out. Let's edit out any like fluff, like time where we're not actually working. And now we know how to do that. So, oh dear God, please stop. Now, remember, when you go back through and you take stuff out, like I just did, it's going to move your voice your voice is going to be consistent. It's its own entity in this production, sort of. So it's not going to know that I was just talking about editing it out, and it's not going to edit my voice out. It's only going to edit the video out. So if you started working at the end of your project instead of the beginning, it's going to mess all that up. So keep that in mind as well while I sit here and try to get my dog to lay down. What a brute. He's my best boy and he knows it. He don't have to lay down. Okay, back to cleaning. Come on, Georgiana, let's get some cleaning done. Please, for the love of God. Oh, okay, the cat gets treats. Okay. So as you can see, do not get discouraged if you sit down to edit and you have an hour's worth of material and you've cleaned for 8 minutes of it. That's normal. And the better you get at it, the more creative you can be at saying, well, you know what? I really don't want me shaking my butt in this section. So I'm going to zoom in to me putting the utensils back in the drawer and closing the drawer. And as you get creative, you'll get more and more material. And stay off Instagram and, all those websites where the girls are like, just having a nice morning routine, and you look at them for inspiration and everything's pink and they just, get some delicious make at home coffee and their pink cup and their pink PJs with their white bedding. And I mean, I have white bedding, but well, not right now. So I can say that. That's not reality. That's all fake. And this is reality. And this is what people want to see. So, people don't, they think that they want to get on and see everybody's perfect life, but all that does is make you feel bad about yourself and where you're at. So, stay on videos like this and videos that I follow where it's actual real. It's real people and their real life struggles, so that you want to get on here for inspiration, not to feel bad about yourself. So stay off those stinking channels, because remember, they're not real. And I can honestly say that, because if you got on any of my Instagrams or my Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, you'd think I was a completely different person than what you see right now. And it is what it is. Just nothing on social media is real. Remember that. This is real. This is me with headphones on, goofing around, cleaning my kitchen, avoiding work. And this is real. This is what people go through. And it's the same thing that, I'm sure that you're struggling with and that you're going through. So, don't get me wrong. Teal is my favorite color, but pink used to be my favorite color when I was 12, so I wouldn't mind having everything pink. Okay. Hey, I told you my personality is big and I will talk. Oh my God, Georgiana, please. So you'll notice sometimes that I'm like, oh, I'm filming, and I'll stop and I'll be really still and very quiet. And those are the times where you'll see me pan out, and I'll videotape that, because when you watch my YouTube videos, they're very professional and very, I try to be very, I don't want to say not fun, but try to be less myself, because I do have such a big personality, and nobody likes that, right? Okay, here we go. What else? Oh, and another thing too that I would recommend when you're first starting out is do one section. And film just one section, edit one section. It gets so overwhelming when you're looking at this huge long video and you're like, what in the world am I going to do with this video? I want to do this, and I have so many ideas, and I need to mark this, and I need to change this. And before and after pictures, and I want to overlay, and I want to insert, and it gets really, really overwhelming. Start small. Concentrate on a 1-minute video that is, going to be easy for you, easy to edit. You can edit in before and after pictures. But start small. Don't clean your whole house and have 8 hours worth of video and then be overwhelmed when you sit down to edit it. This is fun. This is supposed to be a fun experience. You're sharing you're motivating other people. You're helping other people by showing real experiences. And you don't get to see that on social media very often. So, start with 60 minutes and be excited that you get to share this with other people, that you have a house to clean and it's a work in progress, and other people will see it and they will be excited and motivated to do it too. And hopefully you can dance a little bit better than I do through the video. For love of God, Georgiana. And you'll see me you can actually see my face change as I realize that, wait, I'm filming. Get your film face on. There I go. Nope, maybe not. Oh, dear Lord, heaven help us. Okay. Sometimes I literally forget I'm cleaning. And then I go back through the video and I'm like, Jesus, Georgiana, really? Oh, for the love. I wonder what song I was listening to. I don't even know. That would be a fun thing to do. I'll send you a $5 $5 McDonald's gift card if you can guess what song I'm listening to. Let's see if we can zoom in. Now we have the skills to be able to do that. So yes, I highly recommend Splice, and if you have any questions, I'll try my best to help you. I'm definitely not an expert at it. I do not have the paid version. Because everything that I need, I don't need the paid version for. So, but I will try my best to help you. It is so much fun to figure out. Just romanticize your life. There's so many people that don't have a home, that don't have hot running water, including me right now, and that don't have, even the basics to be able to take care of, romanticize your life. You get to get up and clean a house. You get to have a house as clean or as organized or as dirty as you want it. And, you get to leave a legacy by making these videos that, one day your children or your children's children will be able to go back and they'll be able to say, oh, you know what? I shake my butt just like that when I do the dishes. And, try to make it a fun, enjoyable experience. I absolutely love doing them. I do them every day if I could, but I like to clean. Especially whenever I'm healthy. I try to clean other people's houses, but no one will let me because they are embarrassed about me putting it on YouTube. So yeah, there's that. But I think it's fun, and I hope that you think it's fun too. I hope you learned something from this, and I have a lot more editing to do, and I will see if I can find the playlist of the songs that I was listening to when I was doing it. And if I can, I will share that as well. And let's see, I am going to go ahead and include uploading the video to YouTube too. I also have to edit in, now I have 2 videos, the same link that I have to edit in because I've been screenshotting this to be able to show you some things. So I will edit that in too as an overlay, and now you know how to do that as well. Before I go, the last thing I'm going to do is go up to the top and hit mute. That will mute the videos and what's going on between the videos and my goofy butt singing, because you do not want to hear that. And then you can just hear me talking now. And I will try to find that playlist for anybody that's interested in it and you want to listen to the same songs and clean along with me and be goofy, because what else do we have, right? A couple other things real quick. If you make a mistake and you accidentally delete your whole project, if you look in Splice on the left-hand side, there is a home button and then there is a back button. You can click that back return button and it will automatically undo your last action. I use that a lot because I'm just playing, or I'll put it somewhere where I don't want it, or the overlay ends up being the main video, and you can kind of switch back and forth between the two. And it's just, Splice has been so much fun to play with, and I don't even pay for it. So I could imagine if you did pay for it, how much fun it would be to play with. But yeah, I think that a clean home brings you peace and clarity, and keeping your home clean is an act of love. And just focus on one task, one section at a time. I personally do top to bottom, left to right, because I'm just weird like that. But even if you want, I have 100 affirmations just on cleaning, different decluttering, mindset, emotional well-being, gratitude affirmations, all 100 based around cleaning. And they just inspire me and encourage me to maintain a clean, organized, and inviting home. And if anybody's interested in those, please let me know and I will share them. But yeah, just think of it, you're releasing clutter to create space for peace and joy. And releasing clutter doesn't have to be taking 15 bags to Goodwill. It could be just clearing off the kitchen table. The hardest part is always getting started. And if you need a cleaning buddy and you want to, clean with me and act goofy and goof around, that's absolutely no problem. I have no problem with that as long as you can tolerate me, because I am a force, for sure. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something from it, and let me know if you found it helpful and if there's anything else that you want me to cover. Again, I am not an expert. I just do it for fun. So just bear with me. This is a learning process for me as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep cleaning. I hope that you find some peace and clarity and motivation to get some stuff done and act a fool like I do. Thanks for watching.